Howdy, folks. If you're new, please subscribe, like, share, comment, and hit the notifications bell. Welcome, welcome.
AmaBishop episode 4 and 5 played back to back and quite honestly left viewers feeling cheated. Tonight, we had back to back episodes. We found the first one by chance actually. AmaBishop episode 4: Should women be allowed to lead at church? If someone were to tell us that God is white and heaven is for white people only, we would be up in arms, yet men can tell us that because we get periods, we cannot be preachers at church. We are relegated to wakes, Imalindalo, and Thursday prayers. Do periods stop when there's a death? Masabel Alma Corinth na? Not all church leaders are good leaders across the gender divide. The Catholic Church in Southern Africa had a black woman for a secretary general for more terms than any other person before. Mugabe tendencies aside, just because you're a woman or a black person, it doesn't automatically make you a good or bad leader. There are people who think that the Catholic Church should ordain women into priesthood, but asiko lapo. Some church leaders seem not to notice that 95% of their congregation is women, and you can find that the 95% are as male chauvinistic as their pastors and believe that it's God's way. It was an unnecessary discussion in my view. I would have rather spent the time discussing the type of leadership that our churches ought to cultivate and celebrate. We are too focused on the money-making aspect of things that we are even willing to bend, if not totally break the rules to do it. Creative accounting, labalaba, money laundering, stealing from the poor, nepotism, tampering with immigration laws, etc. are some of the things that are going on in churches. Even the so-called mainline churches are not exempt. The quality of the content and depth of the discussion wasn't to my liking. This show should stick to exposing the filth that exists in our churches and steer clear of topics that get us nowhere. We will watch Umpakati in chat room for the mundane content. AmaBishop episode 5, Zondo's Mega Church Ultimate Flex. I was more than disappointed, but disgusted by how weak these people are. Zondo was handled with the softest kid gloves they could find. Solomon brought it as usual, but he was by himself. The others had crossed the floor. It's as if they went there to beg for Zondo's autograph. Mapunga asking for office space was the pit of the episode for me. #AmaBishop should be renamed #amagwala. Solomon was on his own. Church leaders ought to have backbones. The way traditional leaders are taught to be honest and tell the truth even when it is inconvenient to do so, is exactly what church leaders should be taught. Fury and Mapunga were not direct in their questions, and even when Zondo failed to answer, nobody bothered to push for an answer. Our time was wasted here. Besides Zondo's crying in denial of the accusations leveled against him, what else did he say? Why does he want to label the CRL Commission as out to get him, when the process is not even completed? Why preempt that the report from the Commission will portray him in a negative light? When they brought in that fellow from Clarkstorp, Solomon said same WhatsApp group, smiley face, smiley face, smiley face. Questioning Solomon's credentials was so unnecessary. The fact that it made it to the final edit was very telling. The editing of this show has been problematic from the beginning, but today's production was dodgy, to say the least. Moya Love can do better. That's my 2 cents worth, folks. Have a wonderful week ahead. It's Holy Week. Enjoy your spiritual Abid religious journeys, and may you get out of it what you desire. Namaste.